Your soulmate just realized what you truly mean to them. My beloved child. Before you do anything else, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There is a moment happening right now that your eyes cannot see, but your heart has already started to feel it. Someone who once convinced themselves they had moved on has suddenly been forced to face a truth they never expected. It wasn't a message. It wasn't a phone call. It wasn't even a meeting. It was something much deeper. A memory of you appeared without warning, and it refused to leave. They tried to distract themselves, but every road somehow led back to your name. Every quiet second became louder than the last. They remembered the version of you that stayed kind when life became unfair. They remembered the smile that asked for nothing in return. Most of all, they realized something they were never brave enough to admit before. Your presence had quietly become the safest place they had ever known. Don't skip, because this realization is only the beginning. The story is changing in ways neither of you could have predicted. Right now they are questioning every decision that created distance between you. They are replaying old conversations, wondering why they ignored the moments that mattered most. The strange part is this. The more they try to convince themselves it is too late, the stronger your absence becomes inside their heart. They thought time would erase you. Instead, time revealed your true value. Stay till the end, because what happens next is something almost no one sees coming. The silence around them has become impossible to escape. They smile in front of other people, but the moment they are alone, everything changes. They catch themselves searching for signs that remind them of you. A familiar song. A familiar place. Even ordinary moments suddenly feel incomplete. They never expected that losing your everyday presence would teach them how important you truly were. The truth arrived slowly, then all at once. They finally understood that real connections cannot be replaced. The people around them noticed the change before they did. Their energy shifted. Their confidence faded. Their heart kept asking questions their mind could not answer. Why does every achievement feel empty? Why does every celebration feel unfinished? Why does happiness disappear so quickly? Deep inside, they already know the answer, but admitting it would change everything they believed about themselves. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because while they are wrestling with these emotions, another invisible piece is falling perfectly into place. A moment is approaching where pretending will no longer be possible. Someone who once hid behind pride is beginning to understand that pride cannot replace peace. Every passing day makes your importance impossible to ignore. The connection they dismissed has quietly become the one thing they cannot stop thinking about. They are starting to realize that what they lost was never ordinary, it was rare. But listen carefully, because this is where everything becomes even more unexpected. The change inside them is no longer just a feeling, it is becoming a decision. They have reached a point where running away from their emotions no longer works. Questions are turning into answers. Doubts are turning into certainty. The walls they spent so long building are beginning to crack one by one. They are finally seeing you through completely different eyes, and what they see leaves them speechless. They remember your patience. Your quiet strength. The moments they overlooked because they assumed you would always be there. Now they understand that genuine people are not easy to find, and once they disappear, life has a way of making their absence unforgettable. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next step is not just about realization, it is about action. A single unexpected moment is getting closer, and when it arrives, it could rewrite everything you believed about this connection. The distance between yesterday and tomorrow is becoming smaller with every heartbeat. What they are about to discover will leave them unable to return to the person they were before. And the most surprising part of all, this is only the beginning. You may think the story has already reached its biggest moment, but don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The realization inside them has now become impossible to silence. Every morning begins with the same question, and every night ends with the same answer, you. They never planned for this to happen. They believed they could keep living as if nothing had changed, yet every single day proved them wrong. The more they tried to move forward, the more their heart pulled them back toward the memories they once ignored. They started noticing little details they had forgotten, the conversations that brought peace, the quiet support that expected nothing in return, and the warmth they only understood after it was gone. Suddenly, everything made sense. They weren't missing a moment. They were missing the person who made those moments meaningful. That truth hit them harder than they ever imagined. Their heart is no longer asking whether you mattered. It is asking how they ever convinced themselves that you didn't. Now something unexpected begins to unfold. A door they believed was permanently closed starts to move ever so slightly. Not because anyone forced it open, but because truth has a way of finding its own path. They are becoming more honest with themselves than ever before. Every excuse they once held on to is slowly disappearing. Every reason they gave themselves for staying distant now sounds empty. They are finally understanding that fear can hide love, but it can never erase it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because while they are gathering the courage they never had before, another change is happening that neither of you can see yet. The timing is shifting. Circumstances that once kept everything apart are quietly beginning to rearrange themselves. It feels almost unbelievable, but every delay, every misunderstanding, and every painful silence has been leading toward a single turning point. They can feel it without fully understanding why. Something inside keeps telling them that if they stay silent any longer, they may lose the greatest connection they have ever known. And this is where the story takes another powerful turn. The next decision they make will not come from pride, confusion, or fear. It will come from the deepest place inside their heart. They are beginning to realize that some people enter your life for a season, but others leave a mark that time cannot remove. You became that mark without even trying. They finally see your value in a way they never could before, and that realization is changing them from the inside out. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next chapter is not about memories anymore, it is about movement. A conversation that once felt impossible is slowly becoming unavoidable. A moment that seemed out of reach is drawing closer with every passing day. By the time you hear what happens next, you'll understand why everything had to unfold exactly this way. The biggest surprise has not arrived yet, and when it does, nothing between you will ever feel the same again. Everything has been leading to this exact moment. So don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They can no longer pretend that these feelings will simply disappear. Every distraction has failed. Every attempt to ignore the truth has only made it stronger. Now, when they picture the future, one thing feels strangely incomplete, and that missing piece is you. They have started comparing every new connection to the peace they once felt around you, and every comparison ends the same way. No one carries your kindness. No one understands them the way you did. No one leaves the same quiet comfort in their heart. For the first time, they are realizing that your value was never about grand moments. It was hidden inside the little things they once overlooked. The smile that made difficult days lighter. The patience that never demanded recognition. The loyalty that remained even when life became complicated. Those memories have become impossible to escape, and now they are asking themselves a question that changes everything. What if the person I was searching for was standing in front of me all along? A quiet transformation is now taking place inside them. They are becoming someone different from the person who once walked away without fully understanding what they were leaving behind. The fear that controlled their decisions is losing its power. The pride that once kept them silent is beginning to fade. They are starting to believe that some opportunities deserve another chance before they disappear forever. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because while they are gathering the courage to face the truth, unexpected signs keep appearing around them. Your name crosses their mind without warning. Familiar places suddenly remind them of unforgettable moments. Even ordinary days feel as though they are gently guiding them back toward the connection they tried so hard to forget. They don't fully understand why this is happening, but they know one thing with complete certainty: they can no longer ignore what their heart has been trying to tell them. Now the story reaches a place where turning back is no longer possible. The next step will require courage they have never shown before. They know that silence has already taken too much from them, and they refuse to let it steal one more chance. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because very soon, the distance that has separated two hearts for so long will face its greatest test. One unexpected moment, one honest decision, and everything could begin to change. The truth they once feared has become the very thing giving them hope. They finally understand what you truly mean to them, and that realization is preparing them for a moment neither of you will ever forget. What happens next won't just surprise them, it will change the direction of this entire journey forever. The waiting is almost over, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There comes a point when the heart becomes louder than every excuse, and that moment has finally arrived. They have stopped asking themselves whether these feelings are real. Now they are asking a completely different question. What happens if I never tell them? That single thought follows them everywhere. It appears in the middle of busy days and returns during the quietest nights. They can no longer escape the truth. Every path they imagined without you suddenly feels incomplete. They finally understand that your place in their life was never temporary. It was always meant to matter far more than they realized. The memories they once tried to forget have now become reminders of what they still hope is possible. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next choice they make will not come from fear, it will come from honesty, and honesty has the power to change everything. For the first time, they are ready to leave the past where it belongs. Instead of focusing on mistakes, they are thinking about possibilities. Instead of wondering what went wrong, they are wondering what could still go right. Their heart has become calm in a way it has not felt for a very long time, and that calm comes from finally accepting one undeniable truth: you changed their life in ways they never appreciated before. Every lesson, every smile, every moment of support now shines brighter than ever. They know they cannot rewrite yesterday, but tomorrow is still unwritten. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because an unexpected opportunity is quietly moving closer, and when it arrives, it will ask for courage from both sides. The silence that once separated two hearts is becoming weaker with every passing moment. Now everything is standing on the edge of a brand new beginning. The next chapter is no longer about realizing your worth. It is about proving it through action. The moment they have imagined over and over again is closer than they believe. One honest conversation could erase months of uncertainty. One sincere step could open a door that seemed permanently closed. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The biggest surprise has not happened yet, it is waiting just beyond this moment, where answers replace questions and hope becomes stronger than fear. When that moment finally arrives, you will understand why every delay, every silence, and every unanswered question led to this exact point. Nothing will feel ordinary anymore, because this story is about to take its most unforgettable turn yet. The moment they feared is now the moment they cannot avoid. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Their heart is no longer whispering, it is speaking with complete certainty. Every excuse that once sounded convincing has disappeared. Every wall they built to protect themselves is beginning to fall apart. They finally understand that the greatest loss was never the distance between you, it was the time they spent pretending your absence didn't matter. Now they see the truth with absolute clarity. You were never just another chapter in their story. You became the page they kept returning to, no matter how hard they tried to close the book. They have started imagining what life would feel like if they had one more chance to say the words they never said. That thought refuses to leave them, and it grows stronger with every passing day. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because this realization is preparing them for a decision they once believed they would never make. Something inside them has completely changed. The fear of reaching out has become smaller than the fear of losing you forever. That is the turning point they never expected. They no longer care about appearing strong. They no longer care about winning old arguments or protecting old pride. What matters now is something far more valuable: the chance to reconnect with the person who quietly transformed their heart. They finally understand that genuine connections cannot be replaced, no matter how many people enter your life afterward. Every day without you has taught them a lesson they wish they had learned much sooner. The silence that once felt comfortable now feels unbearably empty. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because at this very moment, they are closer than ever to choosing courage over hesitation. The distance between thought and action is becoming smaller, and once that final step is taken, nothing will remain the same. Now the story is standing at the edge of its biggest shift yet. The next moment is not about memories anymore. It is about what happens when two paths begin moving toward each other again. They are carrying a truth they can no longer hide, that you truly mean more to them than they ever allowed themselves to admit. Their heart has accepted what their mind spent so long denying. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next chapter will reveal the moment everything begins to move. A silence that lasted far too long is about to break, and when it does, the words that follow will have the power to change this entire journey forever. The surprise ahead is bigger than either of you imagined, and it is closer than it has ever been. Everything is different now, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The heart that once hesitated has finally chosen its direction. They are no longer wondering whether they should reach out. Instead, they are wondering if they still have the chance. Every quiet moment reminds them that life keeps moving, but some connections refuse to fade with time. They replay your laughter, your patience, and the way you brought peace without asking for recognition. Only now do they understand how rare that truly was. The more honest they become with themselves, the more one truth stands above every other: you were never ordinary in their life. You became the person who changed the way they see love, trust, and hope. They never expected this realization to arrive so late, but now that it has, they cannot ignore it anymore. The next step feels frightening, yet strangely beautiful. For the first time in a long while, they are ready to let vulnerability speak louder than fear. They know there are no guarantees. They know the future cannot erase the past. But they also know that silence guarantees nothing except regret. That thought gives them the courage they have been missing. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because while they are preparing to cross the distance between you, something else is quietly changing. The weight you have been carrying is becoming lighter. The unanswered questions that have followed this journey are slowly finding their answers. What once looked like an ending is beginning to reveal itself as a new beginning. Every delay now seems to have had a purpose, bringing both hearts to a place where honesty is finally stronger than doubt. Now you stand closer than ever to the moment this entire journey has been building toward. The silence is about to be replaced by words that come straight from the heart. The uncertainty that once controlled everything is losing its power. They finally know what you truly mean to them, and they are ready to let that truth shape what happens next. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next chapter will reveal the moment courage meets opportunity, and nothing after that will feel the same. The story that began with hidden emotions is about to enter its most unforgettable chapter, where what was once only felt in silence is finally brought into the light.